literally broke a nail because she was just like breathtaking, like in person, body tea, body snatch, face card, never declines.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you don't know, this beats your girl KylerB coming at you with a new video. So today we're going to be talking about Love Island USA Season 7 Episode 15. Let's get right into the video. So basically after they dumped Jalen, Huda, Taylor and Alejandra were just having a chat. And basically Taylor and Alejandra were basically like letting Huda know like, this is it. Like, we don't want to hear this anymore. Like, no more petty stuff. Like, we need to be cordial, no more screaming across the villa, like no more calling people out their names, like we saved you for a reason, like, you need to chill on your antics, like calm down. So they had basically coach and parent Huda because they had to let her know like, yo, like how you've been acting these past few days is not it. The villa is tired of you. That's why people want to send you home. Anyways, we see Jeremiah and Iris having a chat in the speakeasy. They're having a chat, whatever. He's basically saying like, he's tired of the toxicity. He had to break that toxic cycle, da-da-da-da-da. After this whole, Huda chat with Taylor and Landria, I guess she's like hearing from outside of the hallway what's going on. So she decides to walk in the middle of the chat and speak to Jeremiah. So, she asked if she could sit there. Iris got up, left. And they had like their like final closure chat basically. She's like saying like she really did care about him, but I guess is like the toxic cycle had to end. Like Taylor popping up in the conversation basically saying like, he was really like, don't do no funny business. Like she's just like, no, I just need to have a closure chat. So seemingly they might be over, but you know how they be. I don't feel like it's very much over, but the thing is, the honors are ready to send them packing if, they get back together. Because Ace was like, I do not want to hear that name ever again in that same sentence. And, when Jeremiah was telling Nick about the situation, he was just like, yeah, I don't want to know about that. Like, he was just so over at that point. Ace and Shelly are finally coupled up together, finally, since day one, they wanted to be in a couple. Obviously, he could have had the chance to be in a couple early on, but they're finally in a couple, so they finally get to share a bed, whatever. They were sharing kisses here and there, whatever. Taylor and Alejandra, they're back together. He seemed to be missing Alejandra. But as I said very early on, Taylor is not Alejandra's man. I just feel like they're just comfortable with each other. She's very comfortable with him. Because that is not Alejandro's man. No shade, no tea to Taylor. He's very funny. He's very entertaining. But, that's not her man. So, when they get to bed, it seems like Hannah and Pepe were having a little situation. Because why this girl, she spit in her hand, licked her hand, whatever. I'm like, and their little bed activities, like, oh, okay, but Charlie's body it's not even cold yet. Like, girl, you and Charlie were crying like it was your soulmate, and this is what you be doing. Like, all right. Today, Sierra really pulls Huda for a chat because they were kind of upset with her, having a talk with Jeremiah, but she said this was just a closure situation. So she pulled Huda for a chat, basically said, I was this close. I was very conflicted. I was this close to standing behind Jalen. But we're giving you a chance that you can, find your person in here, getting a chance to find that person in here. So they all basically, giving Huda the, 411, letting her know, hey, this is your last chance. If you do something else, we're sending you packing if we have the opportunity to pick who to save or who to not save. This is your last chance, girl. So she's getting it through her head now. She's speaking calmly. She not arguing. She not yelling. But she taking time. She's speaking calmly. It seems like Megan Thee Stallion knew the villa was literally on life support, so they had to bring in Megan Thee Stallion.
And gentlemen, it's really happening. One of the most famous voices in the world is introducing Megan Thee Stallion.
They got a text that she's coming into the villa. They're gonna have a little, challenge happening later on the day, and yeah, she's gonna revive this villa back. Okay, so Megan entered the villa. The villa's so happy to see her. The girls are getting ready with her hot girl summer, swimwear line. She's coming in, she's recapping with the girls, basically asking them about their relationship. She was just like, Sierra, how are you? Like, knowing, Nick, is Nick really a good guy? Like, Shelly, my girl, like, yes.
Shelly, my girl, like, what did you?
Like, she's really tuned in. She's like, Iris, how are you? She's like, Huda, I feel like somebody needs to really shake you and let you kind of talk to you one-on-one. You need somebody like that. Like, she was tuned in, tuned into every situation. Like, she knew what was going on and what was going down. So anyway, they had this very unserious challenge, twerking challenge, between the guys and the girls. Bro, Ace, he in the challenge, he was against Huda. He basically was crumping, doing some step it up, type dance. Huda, she ate her, twerking challenge. She ate. Alondra, Megan Thee Stallion was asking her for her workout routine, and Alondra was like, this is just genetics.
Baby, Alondra.
Yeah. Oh,
you know my name! What is the booty routine, friend?
Genetics, babe. Genetics.
This is what I was born with. Shelly took her chance. She twerked on Megan.
Bro, Shelly took the motherfucking cake.
Put me in my place!
She twerked on it. She ate it up, Austin, unserious. What are we doing? Nick, unserious. It was very hilarious. Taylor, what are we, all the guys were just so unserious in their dancing challenges. The next was a limbo. Iris messed it up. Sierra messed it up. So the guys won the limbo challenge. And then it was a puzzle at the end. So the girls, against the guys. And basically the puzzle was the 2 new bombshells. So whoever gets their puzzle, build the fastest, their bombshell will come in first. So the girls won that challenge, and enters TJ. Adriana, whatever, she comes in next. Because, obviously they're still going to send the bombshell regardless, even though the girls won.
Hola, hola. My name is Andreina. I'm 24. I was born in Spain, but I'm Dominican, so I rate myself a 10 out of 10.
And Adriana, they sent in a BBL, big booty Latina, okay? They basically sent her in a BBL, legit. And basically all the men were yeah. They were yeah, all the girls should really be scared, because one thing these guys a BBL, okay? For sure, a BBL. So the guys, when she came in, Ace and Taylor were dapping up, when he was sick that they didn't win a challenge for the bombshell to come in, and Hood was telling Shelly note that Shelly, because you just got in a couple with Shelly and you talking about you were sick that you didn't win the bombshell puzzle challenge. Dude, so Hood was noted, but I don't think it's too serious at all. But if it is serious, they will talk about it in the next episode. And that was basically the episode. The episode was basically unserious and fun. Basically after everything that happened in the past days, the dust has settled. We need a little fun. We need a little liveliness in the villa. Let's turn it up. They brought Megan Thee Stallion. What season of Love Island is doing this? Who Megan Thee Stallion? Hello? Tomorrow night's episode basically giving that TJ and Iris are sharing a kiss. She's talking to Sierra.
Would love to get to know you more.
More bombshells.
I'm from Spain.
More problems.
Came into the villa, you know, Pepe's, you know, Spanish. He's Latino. So he was literally using the Spanish, and Jeremiah had to basically tell him, like, no cheating, no cheating. Like, you know, don't use that little, just because you guys speak Spanish the same way, don't cheat. Like, you know, let her get to experience everybody else. But obviously in the preview, it looks like, you know, Andrina and Pepe are really like chatting it up. Iris and TJ are kissing. He's talking to Sierra. Sierra wants to get to know TJ. I already know that Nick and Sierra are basically waiting until Casa Moore. No shade, no tea to them. They seem solid, they seem stable, but come Casa Moore, that's going to be the blind side on people who are not peeping that. People who are not peeping the relationship. Like, just a couple episodes ago, she was like, him and her were not having, like, you know, make out sessions or whatever. So come Casa Moore, he's gonna bring back somebody new. She's gonna bring back somebody new. Either or, one or the other. That's gonna be broken up soon. And I don't like if they do better for the Casa bombshells, because the male bombshells were not bombshelling like Andrina, okay? But yeah, you know, they did their big one. Like, they always do the big ones with the girls. Like, the guys are very like slim to none, getting a good guy bombshell. No shade, no tea. But that was episode 15, Megan Thee Stallion, Hot Girl Summer, essentially. Hot Girl Summer. It was Megan basically saying how, oh, Nick's Mamacita comment to Huda when she was telling him that she was a mother.
Or probably have been when Huda sat down and told Nick she was a mommy. Why would Nick be like, mommy? Mamacita?
Like, that comment, like, Mamacita, like, that literally is so funny. Basically, the best comment of, like, the season so far. So, but anyway, guys, happy Juneteenth. You know, they brought Megan Thee Stallion on Juneteenth. They had to know, they had to celebrate in good fashion, okay? But anyway, guys, if you like the video, comment down below, let me know your thoughts, concerns, and you have to subscribe to my channel, subscribe. Anyway, thank you guys for watching this video. Peace.